How's it going, everybody? This is Jeff Mann with Team Reelin the Blues. Well, I figured it was time for me to get off my butt and start putting some more content on my channel. If you're not a sub, please consider subbing. Ring that bell and you'll get notified when I put some new videos on. Hopefully I can get back into the swing here and get some good content up for you. Well, while I've been taking a break, I started looking through some of my older videos and seeing what kind of questions I was being asked, just so I could figure out some ideas for some new content. Well, I noticed that on one of my videos, my at-home live well. I've got about a 400-gallon live well in my garage that I use to keep perch, bluegill, crappie, shad. I keep it all in there. Sometimes I keep it all in there at the same time. It's nothing for me to have 100 baits, 200 baits in that tank at one time. And I'm talking perch. Well, in order for me to keep them lively and to keep them going good, you have to add stuff to the water. I'm on city water. Now, the fact that I'm on city water means I've got highly chlorinated water, and that's one of the biggest questions I get. People want to know, how do I treat my water in my live well at home and on my boat? One thing you can do is you can buy the little bottles that they sell at pet shops. It's a Dechlorinator. It's instantaneous. You put about 5 milliliters in there, it removes all the chlorine. It only treats about 20 gallons at a pop, and the bottles are about this big, and I'll put a picture of them right here. Usually it's 10 to 12 bucks for that bottle. So what I do is I go to your pond supply stores or Lowe's, Home Depot. This bottle came from Lowe's. This is a chlorine remover. It's instantaneous. I can literally drain my tank, start filling it up with water, add about half of the chemical I need for my tank. When it gets almost all the way full, I'll add the rest of the amount that I need for my tank. And literally, by the time my tank's filled up, I let it run for about 2 or 3 minutes and throw the bait in it. Never had an issue. Now, what makes this nice, this bottle, you can see what it's called. It treats around 2,200 gallons. It's only about 10 bucks. You can't beat that. Usually a bottle like this will last me a good part of a season when it comes to wintertime fishing. I can buy 2 or 3 bottles, they'll last me well over a year. I use that. They also have chemicals that you can add that are Algaecides that keep algae from building up in your tank. You can add a couple little lidfuls of that to your bait tank if you've got a big one, and the algae won't grow in there. They have all kinds of stuff to get the pH right. And like I say, you can go there and buy it, and it's made for ponds, the outdoor ponds, but the price is right, and you can get it there about any time you need it. The other thing I add is salt. I always put salt in my tank. Salt helps do a couple things. It helps to heal the bait up if it gets red nose. It helps to heal it up, the scales get knocked off. It helps you promote a good slime coat on them. You know, they're a nice little layer that helps protect them anyway. It softens the water, and that's the biggest key. Salt water will give out more oxygen than just regular water, and all it is the bubble size. You add salt, the bubble sizes get smaller, the water can absorb it more because it gives you more surface area, and you'll have a lot better bait. Now, like I say, you do those two things, most of the time you can get by and you can keep some bait for a long time. 100-gallon tank is plenty big enough to keep 2 or 3 dozen baits in, but like I say, I built a 400-gallon one. If you haven't seen the video, pull it up and look at it. I'll try to put a link right up here for it. Tell me what you think about it, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask. I'll try to answer them as quick as I can. I appreciate you watching, and hopefully we can get some good content up pretty soon. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good day.